Hey there, and today we're going to be looking at the worst penalties of this season. Some of these are crazy. Hope you enjoy, and if you need FIFA coins, head over to IG Sky, the link is down below, for the cheapest place to get your FIFA coins, and use MattHD for 8% off. And here we go. To first up in the worst penalties of the season has to be this guy here, Max Power, the greatly named Max Power, with this really atrocious penalty, man. This was for, I think, Tranmere Rovers he did this for, who have now been relegated, actually, did this Penalties penalty, and what a terrible penalty it was. That's a very hard penalty to actually do. I've scored it once in a real game, and it's really hard to do so. You've got to practice it a lot, and if you fail, it looks like the worst kind of penalty you can do. But anyway, moving on, we go to the one and only Dejan Lovren here, who did have one of the worst seasons I've ever seen in a Liverpool shirt this season, and this probably topped it off in the Europa League when he did this to send us crashing out and headed home from that tie there, and my god, that was crazy. By the way, my first ever t-shirt's coming this Friday, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the logo. That will be pretty much my new logo, and my website will be rebranded this Friday. Really can't wait for that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, guys, as well. Anyway, moving on, we go to Micah Richards' penalty here for my Man City in the pre-season, so technically it's still in this season, just before the season started, and what a crazily bad penalty that was, man. Look how, by the way, look how flexible his left leg was there. How the hell did he even do that? Moving on, though, we go to the Turkish beast from the Bundesliga, Kaunahalu there, and he is a brilliant player, but this was probably his worst moment in football shirt. It really was a terrible penalty that he didn't look that bothered in terms of his technique there. Obviously he was, but it just didn't come across that way. But very bad penalty there by Kaunahalu there. And moving on, we go to Higuain, who did this horrific penalty against, I think it was against Lazio, that one, I think, in Serie A. It really was a terrible penalty, that one, for Higuain. He's a very talented player, but that was in a really big game as well, and he really needed to score that. Moving on, though, we go to Honda, who missed this penalty, guys, for Japan in, I think it was the Cup in, I think it was the Asia Cup, I think, this year? Yeah, crazily bad penalty. This could be the worst penalty of the year, guys, but do let me know what your thoughts are on these penalties. Which penalty is the worst this season? Let me know in the comments below. Could he maybe have had Hazard on this, guys? Let me know as well. But yeah, then we go on to Philipp Lahm, surprisingly, guys, and I could have picked about 3 or 4 Bayern Munich players, because they missed, I think, 3 in this shootout. But look at this, man. Philipp Lahm, you expect him to bury that in the top corner, but yeah, he did a John Terry there, slipped on his arse, and he missed that penalty, skied it, man, and Dortmund went on to win that game after that penalty shootout there against Bayern Munich. Anyway, next up we go to this guy here, Borja Mayoral there from Real Madrid, who did that penalty against Liverpool of all teams in the under-19 game, I think, in the Cup, and that was really bad, man. That could be the worst of all, by the way. Really was a bad penalty. That guy does look like, he does actually look like a good player, though, not if you don't base off that penalty. We then go to the Benfica forward here, Balde there, and this is absolutely atrocious. What is it with all the Penalties this season being really bad? That was probably the worst one I've seen all year. And by the way, secondly, why did that guy not actually run after the ball? He could have easily got it. Anyway, moving on, we go to Alex Flynn. This guy there from AFC Emley, from an amateur team, did that Penalty, man. Just stop with these Penalties, guys. Just don't try it. Please, just stop, man. We then go on to the last player in the team, which has got to be Fidel Escobar from Panama. This was against Ghana, I think, in the Under-20 World Cup, I think, this season in New Zealand, and that was just an atrocious penalty, man. He went flying there. But let me know, guys, what you think's been the worst penalty. Leave a like for more, and I shall see you tomorrow.